Alright, Never Enough. So, right off the bat, it has one of my favourite hooks ever. Um, so I just wanted to say that. And pretty much this song is about how I felt never enough to the girl who broke my heart and the man, or the boy at the time, obviously still a boy now, who was my best friend, basically my brother, and he ruined my life, essentially. What he did caused me to have a panic attack, and whatever. So, yeah, basically, of course, I'm talking about the girl first. My heart smashed to pieces the second you sent me that text saying you couldn't do this no more. Remembering the times I wept on my bedroom floor and all fours. What more could you ask for? All I ever asked for you was to listen to my pain, but you ignored. But now I'm left on my own, trying to restore whatever's left of me. There's nothing really to explain there, pretty much. I was pretty much left on my own while they bailed, pretty much. And I didn't know what to do with myself at the time because it was the first time I'd ever felt that shit. Um, of course, I feel time and again I wasting my time on people that can't figure out what they want. I feel like they're all the same. Somebody please tell me why life is so lame. When can I find someone who loves me and doesn't just play their games and not someone that just loves me temporarily for their own gain? Pretty much a lot of the times I got used to for a person to work their way up the social ladder, start social climbing. And yeah, at that time as a younger boy, I was definitely at 14, 15, 16, I was a lot more of a forgiving person than I am now. I forgave everybody for literally anything. They could do something absolutely horrible to me and I would still forgive them, and I was such a dickhead, honestly. I'd hate me. But I mean, I had good reason for it because I felt like if I didn't have a certain amount of friends, I'd basically be nothing. Um, so of course with this next verse, I start talking about my best friend at the time. I used to have a best friend. I gave him everything I had, but he decided to take something I said well out of context, and he ruined the life I had as I knew it. I made a joke about him and girls. Basically, oh, you're so rich, you can buy these. You can buy a lot of girls, and then he completely twisted it and spun it into me making fun of his girlfriend, which makes absolutely no sense because I was really good friends with his girlfriend, and I still am now. You know, so I think that pretty much explains that. Um, my entire group of friends that I had have turned on me, and it ain't right. Such a small joke that I made for it to be misconstrued. For a means to betray me, I feel screwed. No, nothing really to explain there. I poured my heart into everything I did for you. I loved you as my brother, but you stabbed me in the back as you'd done to so many others. But I was the first, wasn't I? And I know you regret it because you still view my stories even though you haven't seen me in years. I hope that makes you as sad as you made me. I hope you feel like everything you do won't be enough because what you say you go through, I bet it's tough, huh? Yeah, I remember all too well because for you, I was never enough, was I? Um, Basically, he ended up trying to become my mate over and over again, and this was last year, 2019, the last few months before I left school, obviously, so early 2019, and yeah, he kept trying to be my friend, and I was in the toilet at one point, he was in there too, different cubicles, and then when we walked out, he asked me, why do you hate me so much? And I was like, if you don't remember what you did to me, then you don't deserve an explanation. So that was that, and I haven't spoken to him since, but he still views my story nowadays. I ain't even joking. He's one of the first to view my story every time, so I guess he feels like he's never enough now, and I couldn't be happier.